Is your room and your mind also filled with those half-finished projects you started with great enthusiasm but could never complete? If yes, then today's story could become the biggest turning point of your life. In a bustling city lived a young man named Alex who was bursting with talent. Whatever he started, the world believed he was about to make history. He bought a guitar, learned 3 songs, and stopped. He started a novel, wrote 4 chapters, and closed the document. He drafted business plans, designed logos, and then moved on. A corner of his room had become a graveyard for unfinished projects, a silent museum of his own potential.
He thought perhaps he lacked true talent, or maybe those tasks weren't meant for him. But the reality was different. He was terrified of the middle period. The initial excitement of starting something new was like a drug, thrilling and full of possibility. But when that high faded and the real, boring, repetitive work began, the daily practice, the editing, the grunt work, Alex would abandon it. He'd flee, chasing the next exciting idea, leaving behind a trail of almost was and could have been. One day, Alex met an old, respected painter at a local cafe. Frustrated, Alex shared his struggle. The old man listened and told him a bitter truth. "Alex," he said, stirring his coffee, "you are like the forger who spent his whole life perfectly counterfeiting a $20 bill. He worked hard, yes, but imagine if he had poured that same effort, that same daily discipline into creating his own original art. He could have created a masterpiece worth $5,000 or more." Alex sat in silence. The painter continued, "We often rob ourselves of our big goals by chasing small comforts and easy shortcuts. We spend hours scrolling through social media because it's easy and gives a quick dopamine hit, while we postpone our real purpose to a forever tomorrow. We trade the authentic, valuable masterpiece of our potential for the cheap counterfeit of comfort and distraction."
"How then," Alex asked, feeling the weight of the truth, "do I force myself to do the work when I don't feel like it?" The painter shared a simple, powerful framework, the 30-day rule of the 10-minute promise. First, choose one goal. Stop scattering your energy. Don't look at the graveyard. Pick the one smallest, most unfinished thing that matters. Just one. Not the guitar, the novel, and the business. Just the novel. Or just chapter 5. Second, the 10-minute promise. Here is the magic. You make a contract with yourself. No matter how I feel, tired, bored, uninspired, I will sit with this task for just 10 minutes today. That's it. Set a timer. For 600 seconds, you write, you practice, you plan. You cannot check your phone, you cannot get up. Third, stop waiting for a feeling. This is the core. Motivation is a fickle friend. It comes and goes. But discipline is iron. You don't wait to feel like a blacksmith to swing the hammer. You swing the hammer, and through that action, you become the blacksmith. The feeling often follows the action, not the other way around.
Skeptical but desperate, Alex went home. He opened his half-finished novel. He felt nothing, no inspiration, just dread. He set a timer for 10 minutes. The first 2 minutes were agony, but he kept typing. By minute 7, a sentence flowed, then another. The timer rang. He had written a paragraph. It wasn't genius, but it was done. He did it the next day, and the next. Some days the 10 minutes produced garbage. Other days he'd get into a flow and continue long after the timer stopped. But the rule was non-negotiable. 10 minutes, no matter what. After 30 days, he hadn't just written a few pages, he had rebuilt his identity. He was no longer Alex who starts things, but Alex who finishes. The graveyard of half-finished dreams began to clear, one 10-minute block at a time, making space for a living, growing masterpiece. Your mind will always seek the exciting start and resist the difficult middle. Don't trust it. Don't wait for a magical feeling of motivation. Force the start with a tiny, non-threatening promise, just 10 minutes. Show up consistently. Discipline forges the iron will that builds bridges from dreams to reality. The masterpiece of your life won't be painted in one inspired moment, but in thousands of disciplined minutes. Start your timer.